Hello guys and welcome to this Royal Match tips and tricks tutorial. I'm gonna give you a step-by-step guide to crossing levels without losing lives, okay? Now guys, the first step that I want to give you is I want to show you basically what is called the Butler's Gift. This is gonna be your #1 goal when you're playing Royal Match, okay? It's gonna be to maintain this Butler's Gift. This is basically like a streak bonus. As you beat levels without losing, you start the next level with 3 boosters already on the board. So I'm gonna give you a little trick, okay? If you have a fully stacked Butler's Gift, which is gonna start with rockets and bombs, you can play aggressively, okay? Do not save those as starting boosters, just detonate them immediately to open up the board space. Because the more space you have, the easier it's gonna make to make these power up moves that I'm gonna show you later. Okay? Alright, let's go now for the second advice that I want to give you, which is please stop matching 3, okay? Always look for the setup to match 4 or 5 cards or 5 tiles, okay? The real secret, in my opinion, is combinations, okay? I know it's very tempting to try to match 3 tiles, but you know, the rewards are going to be so much better when you do 4 or 5. So let's talk about the combinations now. Once you have like a TNT plus a rocket, this is going to clear 3 rows and 3 columns, okay, which is huge for clearing obstacles, okay? But you need to have both of them at the same time, so a TNT and a rocket. So sometimes, guys, it's best not to detonate the TNT or the rocket straight away, but to actually wait until you have both of them in the same tile, in the same board, okay? You also have, as a powerful combination, your light bulb plus your propeller, okay? This is the most underrated combo. It's gonna turn all of the tiles of one color into propellers. They're gonna fly off and target the level objectives specifically, okay? So use this when you have specific items to collect in corners. And by the way, this is gonna be pretty useful as well when you have your grass levels instead of the normal levels, okay? So yeah. Now, let's talk about the mini games and the events, okay? When you unlock team events like the Dragon's Nest, speed is gonna be absolutely key, okay? So do not hoard your event currency. Just use it to help your team unlock the chest rewards, because the rewards are often gonna include unlimited lives for 30 minutes. However, you should not claim this unlimited lives reward if you're about to stop playing, because these are basically gonna count like time, like in the world, in real actual time, okay, not in-game time, okay. So you should save the claim for when you have a solid 30 minutes to grind in the game, okay, because if not, you're gonna stop playing and you're gonna lose the reward. Also, guys, let's talk about the boosters, okay? If you see these boosters that you can select before you start a level, do not touch them in the first levels, okay? You should save them for the super hard levels, the one that are gonna be marking like red or purple. Because if you use your stockpile on easy levels, you will be stuck when you hit level 1000 or 100 plus, okay? So just rely on your skill for normal levels and use the pre-level boosters only when you have failed a level twice. Okay guys, so that's pretty much it. Just keep your eyes on the objective counter, not the score, because nobody cares about the high score. They care about clearing the jelly, okay? So good luck and let us know how it goes. Thank you so much.